Hey guys, it's Coily Diaries back with another video. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe, click the notification bell, like this video so that YouTube knows you like this kind of content and they'll present more of this kind of content to you. I do appreciate you checking this channel out. To my returning subscribers, you know I love you guys. In this video, we're talking about 12 habits or traits that I have found to be consistent with long-haired natural ladies, specifically 4C hair. So I have been on YouTube for a while and I've noticed that there's some things that are pretty much consistent among every natural that has long hair. And when I say long hair, I mean waist length and onward. So obviously if length retention is not a goal of yours, then this is not the video for you. But if you are like me and you like your length and you're trying to grow your hair, then there is things to learn from these women that have been successful at retaining their length. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Number one, they have uncomplicated, simple natural hair routines. I mean, there's a lot out here. Deep conditioning, hot oil treatments, oil rinsing, whatever the case. There's a lot that you could be doing to your hair, but I find that long-haired natural women actually keep things simple. A lot of them just stick to the bare minimum, which is cleanse, condition, and moisturize. And some of them actually don't even deep condition. I think particularly indigenous strands, it's very simple. A lot of her products are like, DIY, very natural, in the kitchen kind of products, and her hair is almost like thigh length, if I'm not mistaken. So this is something that I've noticed across the board. Things are simple. We have been led to believe that, you have to do A, B, C, D, 15 steps. But I find that it's evident that the simpler the routine, the better the results. They are not product junkies. No, they don't have piles and piles, cupboards and cupboards, and layers of products. Once again, we've been led to believe that you need this moisturizing product because it's going to resolve all your natural hair problems, and you need this shampoo because it's silk. And unfortunately, it's hard when the branding, the marketing is, full on. And it is convincing sometimes, grow your hair with this oil, etc. And a lot of us, even I included, have fallen into the trap and ended up buying things that I don't necessarily need. However, I've noticed that with long-haired naturals, they're not product junkies. A lot of them have, 5 tops, products in their cupboards, and it's probably just a cleanser, moisturizer, maybe a gel, a deep conditioner, something like that, an oil, and yeah, they keep it going. So you don't have to be a product junkie to have long natural hair. The other thing I've noticed is that they do not change or switch up their styles very often. Me included, I am boring. I know my hair is not waist length, but I would consider my hair maybe in the mid-range. I've got bra strap length hair. Long-haired naturals, they're not trying twist out here, braid out here, bantu knot out here, leave out here, leave in there, wash and go, cornrows, braids, knotless this. They keep it simple and they pretty much stick to one style. A lot of them, it's twists. Indigenous strands, it's twists. Green Beauty, twists. Natural Academia, braids. So they find a style that works for them and they stick with it. No changing up. That doesn't mean you shouldn't change your styles, but if you really want to maximize the length retention of your hair, yeah, you kind of need to stick to the same thing because there's a lot of manipulation involved in the changing and the switching of the styles on a regular basis. And if you do something like this, okay, for me it's mini twist. This style I have found is the best for me. I like how it looks. I can wash, deep condition my hair in this. I don't necessarily need to detangle. I pretty much unravel the twists, moisturize, and retwist when it's time to retwist. So pretty much eliminated detangling, if you may, from my routine. And yeah, I'm not saying do this, but for me, this works. So find something that you like, how you look in it. You can install it yourself, you have access to your hair and all that kind of stuff. Of course, just because I have my twists in doesn't mean I have to always have the hair up in a bun like this. I can have a low bun, I can have a medium, and I can have a bun up here. You know, I can have 2 buns going on. You know, if I feel like it, I might take the twists out and, you know, allow them to breathe a little bit. So I can wear head wraps, I can wear headbands. There's so many options to still spice up your look, even if you're sort of staying around the same kind of style. I don't know if that makes sense. Texture acceptance. This one is big because when the natural hair community started, we were doing twist outs and braid outs and bantu knot outs, and it was great. They're lovely. When I have a chance, I do them, I like them. However, there's not much emphasis on accepting the actual texture of our hair without trying to change the curl pattern, because each time we try to take our hair from its natural state, there's a lot of manipulation involved. Sometimes there's heat, right? For example, if you want to blow out or silk press, there's a lot of heat involved, a lot of detangling involved, you know, as you prep, you know, for the hair to be straightened. If you're going to do a wash and go, there's a lot of detangling, lots of gel happening, okay? Same thing, twist outs, braid outs, etc. Not all of them are the same level of manipulation, but there's always some kind of manipulation involved, and then taking it out and then fluffing it out and then picking your roots. Nothing wrong with it, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying, if you want to retain your length, maybe do less of the manipulation and the changing of your natural curl pattern, and just accept your texture, whether it's type 4, 3, whatever. Embrace it. When you embrace it, you see you're more comfortable, you're more confident, you're at peace with how you look and what your hair looks like, and you're gonna thrive, you're gonna love your hair. You're not gonna be trying to reach a certain unseen goal, you know, for your hair or for the texture or curl pattern of your hair. Finger detangling. I know, don't we hate it? We hate to finger detangle, okay? Why? It's tedious, of course. It takes so much time, requires so much patience. You're pretty much working hair by hair, trying to feel for knots, taking out shed hair. I know. It's not the best thing. It's not for everyone, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of naturals that have got long hair, however, they do finger detangle. I've seen this quite consistently. They ditch the combs, okay? However, if finger detangling is not for you at a maximum, I would say wide tooth comb. I would recommend Cosmology. They are a brand that actually specializes in high quality detangling tools. I've used them. I have some of their combs, not within reach, but I've used them. I'll put a link below. There's a discount code. If you are not a finger detangler, get those tools. I would recommend. However, if you can, finger detangle. Finger detangling is the safest way of detangling your hair, because I mean, you can still get breakage and damage, etc. However, it's gentler. You're feeling for knots. You're not forcing a comb through the knots, so you're less likely to endure breakage and therefore see more length in the long run. If you don't want to detangle, you can be like me, okay? I no longer have long detangling sessions, an hour with lots of deep conditioner and oil dripping down my fingers. Not anymore. I wash my hair in this twist, deep condition with this twist, and when I've got time, I'll start to unravel, quickly pull out the shed hairs, put my conditioner, etc. Just tag at the hair pretty much and put my hair back in the twist. The mini twists make it so that my hair has got no opportunity to really tangle that much. So yeah, that's how I'm doing it. If you guys want a video about it, put a pink heart in the description. I can do a separate video about how I have eliminated detangling from my routine. I ain't got time. I'm a new mom. My baby is a 24-hour job. I need my sleep. So detangling, goodbye. Protective styles. I'm sure you know this one. Most naturals with long hair, they protective style, okay? And when I say protective styling, I mean styles without added hair extensions, particularly no synthetic hair. Synthetic hair can be very harsh on our natural hair. It's drying, it's brittle, it takes the moisture out of the hair, it adds friction, it's hard to moisturize the hair, you know, when you've got extensions, synthetic extensions on, because it's harder for you to get the moisture through the extensions into the hair, okay? So each time I've done a style that has got extensions in, I mean, my hair is quite noticeably drier than usual, okay? It's not always dry, like the same kind of dry each time, but yeah, it's nowhere close to the moisture that I get when I've got access to my hair. So if you do want to add hair extensions, I'll probably think or suggest maybe human hair extensions. This is something I'm yet to trial myself, because I mean, I do like to wear my hair with extensions sometimes. There's no absolutes here. I'm just saying, you know, for people that are trying to retain their length, yeah, try human hair. I can always come back here and do a video and try it out and we can talk about it. But I feel like human hair might be gentler. Obviously it's human hair. You can actually moisturize it. It's more flexible, less drying and malleable. Is that the word? Flexible, malleable, you know, supple. You know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, if extensions are your thing, or if your hair is super short and you're not wanting to rock your hair that short, try human hair. Moisture is key. This one, you know, moisture allows your hair to be soft, supple, lubricated, conditioned. I mean, healthy. Moisture is the key to a healthy natural hair routine. And I am learning now that just having moisturized hair is not enough emphasis. We actually need to focus on moisture at every stage of your routine. We'll do a separate video for that. However, I am really zoning in on moisture this year. I've recently done a video that is going viral, I think, according to my books, because I usually get like 1,000 views in a week, anywhere from 500 to 1,000, and this one is at 61, if not more now, 65,000 views in a week. And it's how I have mastered my moisturizing routine. Guys, check it out. I'll put a link above. I've been able to moisturize my hair just once a week, sometimes only once every 2 weeks. And there's specific techniques that I share in that video that allows me to retain my moisture. It's no joke, it's a game changer. You must see it. The link will be above. Healthy ends. Of course, we need healthy ends, because if the ends are breaking, girl, there will be no length. Okay? The ends are the oldest part of the hair. They're the grandma of the hair. So they need more love. They're drier, you know. So a lot of naturals that have got long hair, they focus on the health of their ends. So whether it be moisturizing very well, whether it be stretching their ends to avoid tangles and hence breakage, whether it be trimming, you know, so that you don't have single strand knots and knots in general, or split ends that just cause breakage. You know, you don't want single strand knots to be in the way of your detangling. Okay, they can cause breakage with that. Split ends, same thing, cause tangles, and they pretty much rip through the hair. So you want to snip a split end before it runs up the shaft. Now, speaking of trimming, of course, trimming is the actual cutting of hair. So if you're actually cutting your hair, then you're actually losing length, and we're supposed to be retaining the length. But I hope you get what I'm trying to say. Trim when you need to, but when you don't need to trim, don't trim. This means that you don't necessarily have to trim on a schedule. If you're trimming every 6 months, for example, like twice a year, yeah, maybe you need it, maybe you don't. I have started getting into the habit of actually assessing my hair to see if I do need a trim. If the single strand knots are getting out of hand, we're going. However, if I don't need a trim, or if I've really been good about leaving my hair and not really manipulating it that much, it's highly likely I don't need a trim. So just have a look at your hair, see what works. And if you're not good at assessing your hair, then yes, you might want to just snip the hair on a routine basis. It's better than having, I don't know, really long hair but then split all the way halfway through the length, if you know what I mean. It's not nice, and it's weak hair, and it's gonna be, yeah, just not nice. So trim when you need and don't trim when you don't need. Long-haired naturals have got repetitive advice. There's a lady called If She So Pleases. I think she's new to the YouTube space, but she's got really interesting information, and she does sometimes come across as repetitive, okay? And same thing, indigenous strands, natural academic, they're so repetitive. It's moisture and grease, or you know, aloe vera juice and flaxseed and castor oil. It's just repetition, and that says something. They're trying to reinforce the fact that it's that simple and it's working for them. So if you find a YouTuber who's pretty repetitive, they probably know what they're talking about, especially if the evidence is there in their hair. So yeah, repetitive advice. Next, they do not wash weekly. I know, don't kill me. I said it. I don't wash my hair weekly. I have not washed my hair weekly for years. No. There's nothing wrong with washing your hair weekly, okay? The art of washing your hair weekly is okay, especially if you're using moisturizing shampoos. However, for a lot of us, washing usually comes with detangling. Usually comes with manipulating the hair to style it, etc. So for me, that's too much manipulation, especially if length retention is a goal of yours, number one. Number two, some of us are using really drying shampoos. Shampoo is detrimental. Harsh shampoos, drying shampoos, for me, they're detrimental to my hair. I don't like them. I have tried. Yeah, clarifying shampoo, I mean, I'll use them if I have to, okay? Hard water, you know, really difficult build up or whatever, I'll use a clarifying shampoo or a sulfate shampoo. But on a regular, I choose moisturizing shampoos because once my hair is stripped of its natural oils, no amount of moisturization can give me that kind of moisture that sebum gives. I don't know if you understand what I mean. So I try to just keep my natural oils in my hair by using a very gentle shampoo. And a lot of naturals actually, first of all, don't wash their hair weekly, but also use really gentle shampoos. Some of them actually use, like, you know, soap nut, indigenous strands, and, you know, clay, and, you know, DIYs, you know. And for me, Shea Moisture, I like Shea Moisture shampoos. I find them to be really gentle and hydrating and moisture. They do not strip my hair, but they leave my scalp and my hair clean, so I like that. Let me know what you think about this idea. I know there's a group of naturals out there that advocate for weekly washing every 10 days. Do your thing, girl. If this is not your channel, it's not your channel. But for me, washing my hair weekly does not work. And also, I actually don't need to wash my hair that often. My hair is kinky, like I'm actually putting oil in my hair. You know, it's not like straight and the oils are coming down and it's greasy. Oh my gosh, I have to wash it. No, my hair is kinky, it's dry naturally. I actually like to put oil in the hair, and I like the greasy feel because yeah, it comes with moisture. Anyway, maybe a video for another time, but don't come for me in the comment section if you don't like to use moisturizing shampoos, and if you wash your hair weekly, and if you don't want to use clays or hydrating shampoos. That's your thing. Please do your thing. However, for me and for many long-haired naturals that I've seen, they stay away from the harsh shampoos, and they do not wash weekly. A lot of them will wash monthly, some will go longer. For me, I kind of stick around the 1 month mark, anywhere between 1 month or 4 weeks to 8 weeks. Just depends how my scalp feels, how my hair is feeling, etc. How much time I have. It's a lot of factors. I use this oil for my scalp to make sure I keep dandruff at bay. I keep my hair nice, my scalp nice and fresh, stimulate hair growth. I've done a video specifically about what is in here that helps me do that, and I'll put a link above if you're interested. The next point is that they leave their hair alone. They're not in their hair twirling and curling and, oh, I miss my hair, and oh, I'm gonna take my style because I miss my hair. And I know the temptation is there because, I mean, we love our hair. I love my hair. I miss my hair sometimes, and I do take out a twist and just feel it, and then I put it back. I can't explain it, but I actually love my hair like that. So I understand if you're like that. However, if you want your length, try and keep your hands out of your hair. Try and leave your hair alone. Once you cleanse, deep condition, moisturize, style, relax. Take a deep breath and just leave the hair alone, because all that handling comes with dryness, comes with tangles, comes with breakage, and hence no length retention. So they leave their hair alone. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment below, let me know what you think. Are you on a length retention journey? Are you happy with your short hair? Is your hair cut, dyed, however? What other traits have you noticed with long hair naturals? And yeah, let's interact in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe. Until next time, I'm out.